Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today we're going to unbox my Louis Vuitton collaboration with Timberland boots. These arrived, I want to say the day after I flew out to New York. So they have been here for well over a month now, and that's when the collaboration dropped. But it was just bad timing all around. They didn't arrive in time for me to film before I left for New York, and then when I got back from New York I wanted to do all my New York unboxings, and here we are. We are finally here. So I haven't even taken these out of the box yet. I haven't seen them in person yet, but they're here and we should unbox them. So they come in this very, very big box. They're very heavy. And I really wanted a pair of these. I love Timberland boots. I love the look of Timberland boots. They're comfortable when a boot's not good, but I was very specific about the ones that I wanted. So we'll unbox them and then we'll talk about why I chose the ones I chose. Okay, let's undo the ribbon. And the day they launched, I was actually in store, but this version that I wanted didn't come out on the launch date. They actually came a bit later, so... collapsing boxes I love, and they're just in standard Louis Vuitton dust bags. Oh. So these were very, very limited. I had to be put up for them, I suppose, like allocated a pair. So I had to say to my sales associate, Peter, I want a pair, and then he had to convey that to his upline, and then I had to be chosen. I had to be one of the chosen ones, and then I had to say what I wanted, and then there was an issue with sizing because I said, well, I'm going to be this size, but then they were like, well, they're not doing the ones you want in your size. Oh, no, hang on a minute. The sizing is different to what we think it is. Anyway, whole thing happened. But in the end, I was allocated the pair that I wanted in the size I wanted them. So I'm happy for that. So let's get them out. Which ones did I choose? Oh, you're excellent. So I chose the natural finish of the boot with the monogram cushion bit at the top. These have zippers down the side, so you don't have to take the laces on and off every time. And they've got the luggage tag on them that says Louis Vuitton Paris, but it's got the Timberland design on it. They also have the fleur-de-lises on the bottom of the boot. So if you walk in dirt or snow or whatever you're walking in, you will leave nice little Louis Vuitton fleur-de-lises everywhere, which I think is very, very cool. They are obviously leather. They are going to get dirty and worn, which it's a Timberland boot. It might be a Louis Vuitton boot, but it is a Timberland boot. So you should expect that. So yes, there are two. They've got the big chunky bottoms on them, which I love. And oh, let's just take all the paper out. So they do have the laces that you will do up but lightly. And then let's see if I can show you. So the inside of the tongues also have Louis Vuitton stamping on them, and I've seen some people like have those tongues kind of slouched down over the front, so you could thread them through the laces or unlace them to lower and have the tongues kind of down so you can see that. Only one shoe has the luggage tag, it's the right shoe. And on the inside, they are really, really well cushioned. So I as soon as I saw them, I wanted a pair of these. I think they're great. They're chunky. How am I going to style them? I have no idea at this point, but jeans are an obvious answer, especially now that we're back into wide leg jeans. These are obvious, and that was a whole look. I don't know if anyone remembers keppers from the 90s, but those really wide leg pants in bright colors, and then a Timberland boot was the thing. I'm not buying keppers, but I most certainly have wide leg jeans that these will go with. My husband will love them because they are comfortable and easy to walk in, and flat, so I won't complain about what I'm walking in or where we're going to, which is something I often do with shoes because I don't make good choices. Each of the rivets have Louis Vuitton etched into them, and we also have the little Timberland symbol there. I love that it has a zip down the side, so I don't have to do shoelaces up and down. I don't have to do shoelaces up on a regular basis, and it's even got the LV zipper on it. So a lot of attention to detail in these. They did several variations. So they did the same look boot, but the whole boot was in a pressed monogram. It was a little bit too much monogram for me. I didn't want them to be more Louis Vuitton than Timberland. I actually wanted them to be more Timberland than Louis Vuitton. So I wanted Timberland with a Louis Vuitton twist, not Louis Vuitton with a Timberland twist. Does that make sense? And I felt like the monogram ones were just a little bit too in your face Louis Vuitton. On first glance, most people will just assume that these are Timberland boots, unless you're paying attention to the monogram that's around the top, or if I'm leaving treads behind, no one will ever know. And lots of people want people to know, and that's cool if you're a fan of out there branding, and I have no issues with that. There's lots of things that I have which are clearly branded, or loud luxury, if you will. But for these shoes, I don't know, I think the joy in them is that they are Timberland boots and they've got that slight Louis Vuitton twist. So, but that's for me at least. So yes, what size did I get these in is the question. What size are you? Oh, they've even got, now let me see if I can show you that. Little tags inside for both Louis Vuitton and Timberland, which is cool. And where will I find sizing? Okay, so I ended up with a 6 US, and this is men's sizing. So these are men's shoes, they're from the men's collection. So I ended up with a 6 US in the men's design. So I feel like I went with a slightly bigger size than I would have originally thought. I could have got into a 5. They didn't go down to a 5, and because of the chunky design of them, I wanted to wear a fairly heavy sock, so I'm good with a 6. And then these are made in Italy. So Italian leather upper, Italian leather and technical linings made in Italy. So that is what it says on the inside. And yeah, I'm really excited to have them. Were they cheap? No, they were not. So I have the receipt over here. Okay, so yes, size 6. These were $4,450, so definitely not cheap, but they are very cool and I love them. I can't wait to wear them out and about. Maybe not in the rain straight away, I might just let them season a little bit, but I do really love them, and I think I'm probably going to leave the luggage tag on there. I did have a thought that it might annoy me after a while, but I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll end up taking it off. Maybe I'll leave it on. I don't know. As I'm walking around, we'll see. But I really love them. I think they're really quite cool. And as somebody who was offered the Nike collaboration and knocked it back, and yes, people yell at me. Well, they don't yell at me, but people say, oh my goodness, how could you have done that? You could have sold them for so much money at the time. Yes, I could have, but I didn't love them, and I would have literally been buying them to then resell them later on. And I didn't want to do that because I was hopeful that if I passed up the opportunity to buy those Nikes, that somebody who really wanted them would get them. But these, as soon as they came up, I was like, I love those. I want a pair. I want to wear them. And Peter, my sales associate, was like, oh, we're getting them for Mr. Lux. And I was like, no, I want them. They're for me. I want to wear these. So cool and very, very excited. So yes, they are my new Louis Vuitton Timberland boots that have been out for ages, and it has taken me so long to unbox them, but they're finally out and I can finally think about wearing them. Although it's like October now and it's starting to get hot, so maybe not for a little while, but I'm just happy to have them. And I'm happy to have gotten the exact ones that I wanted. They had them in black as well. They did a black design. They did a really high boot design. There were like, I feel like there were about 8 variations of these boots, but I was so specific, those boots only. And Peter was like, these boots. I'm like, no, those boots. I kept sending him the same photo because I didn't want anything other than these. And originally they said when the sizing, they were confused about sizing. They said, no, we can't get you those ones. We can happy to allocate you a pair that have the LV all over them. And I was like, no, I'm not having them. I was dead set. If it wasn't these, it wasn't going to be any. Like, I wanted this exact pair. So very, very happy I got them. Tell me what you think of them down below. Do you hate them? Do you love them? Do you not think they're worth the money? They're not worth the money, but it's not the point. I really wanted them. But yeah, let me know if you like them or not. I think they're going to be very polarizing. I think a lot of people are going to go, it's a boot. But I love them, and that's all that matters. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.